For safety reasons, do not try to copy anything which appears on the following program. All activities on
The Tom Bacon stream
are carried out under highly controlled conditions and should not be attempted by viewers.
Right? No! I just fired my knife. Oh, I'm very close to his butthole.
Eat my burger.
And then lava their balls. I've got stuck in the slide! China just declared war on us? Naked fighting time! Oh, fuck me! I didn't dive, I just fell!
I'm running!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Is this thing on? Good day. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Tanuska. Hello, Oliver. Hello, Naomi. Hello, Mo. Thank you very much for 21 months. Please hold. Please hold. Opening a new bag of party poppers. 21 months. My first act on stream, having returned, is to blow my fingers off. Pop me! One of your French girls. Not even me. Hi, how was LA? LA was lovely. Had a great time. I got some photos, which I'll probably show you at some point. Mug, new mug. Pippin, hello, thank you very much for 31 months. That starts a hype train in the channel. So if you want some exclusive hype train emotes, now's your chance. God damn it. Fucking hell. Oh. Thank you, Pippin. 31 months. Yes, LA was lovely. The weather was perfect. Most of the time there was like one rainy day. Oh, it was to work. I wasn't sure it was going to work because I was testing sausage flashes earlier. Hello, Nixie, by the way. And it wasn't working. Are they working now? Yes. Okay, fine. Every time I hear that, I want to play Mecha Delivery Boy Norman Reedus again. It's a very good game. Death Stranding. I did enjoy it a lot. He's back. He is indeed. It says, the mug says Batu on one side, and on the other side it says Black Spire Outpost, which is the Galaxy's Edge land in the Disneyland, which I went to, as I'm sure you can tell. Hair's not quite doing what I want to do today. Never mind. There are currently builders in our house building a new bathroom. We're having our bathroom replaced. So that's something that's currently happening. Please claim circle when we get there. You can indeed, yes. I was umming and ahhing all of the first week that I was in LA whether or not I was going to do Disneyland. I wasn't sure how much I wanted to do Disneyland. And I kept on looking at the ticketing pages. And I go, oh, do I buy it today? Do I buy it today? Oh, maybe I'll leave it another day. And then Friday comes around. And I have a look. And I can't get tickets for Sunday at Disneyland. They're not available. And a whole bunch the following week were unavailable as well. And at that point, I realized I really wanted to go to Disneyland. When I realized I couldn't have it, is when I wanted it. And I refreshed a few more times, and it wasn't, and they weren't coming back. So I thought, oh no, I've missed my chance. What a shame. But alas, I tried later on in the day, and the tickets were back. So I snapped one up immediately. and went to Disneyland and had a wonderful time. I'm very glad I did it. I actually had a much better time than the last time I went. I do have photos. Very jealous. If you ever can, it's worth doing. It's a lot of money, but oh boy. Oh, it's fun. Managed to stay for the fireworks. Stayed all the way to the fireworks this time. I was dead on my feet, but not as dead on my feet as I was last time. Maybe in about a decade, yeah. I bought the Genie Plus pass that gets you the fast track tickets throughout the day. Which was like $30 and honestly absolutely worth it. Because I think I realized I can be on my feet all day if I'm constantly moving. But if I have to stand in pretty much the same place for an hour, I'm wrecked. So if I can carry on moving quickly through queue lines without actually having to queue much, then the day lasts longer. So I think I did pretty much everything I wanted to do, even though not realistically be Paris. I mean, Paris is achievable. Me and Amy, I can't remember when we did Paris. We did Paris a couple of times, didn't we? I know she's currently making a bacon sandwich right now, which I am actually quite envious of. I think we did it when I was 5 and she was 3. I think there's a share reference in there. Been back in as an adult as well. Nice. Hey, it's Nicky! Nick the __, welcome. Go on then. You can have it. Is the Bacon Stop.
It's the play bus. But where does it go? Where does it stop? Watch for the sign of the lollipop. Stop!
It's the Bacon Stop. Welcome in. How you doing? Bacon signing for breakfast. Yum. My body clock currently, I feel like it's okay. I woke up today at about 9:30, having slept since 5:30, but I was asleep from 7:30 last night, I think, until about midnight. So in total, that's a decent amount of sleep. Bacon sarnies is what we call a bacon sandwich, Nicky, in the United Kingdom. Butties. I'm going out for dinner tonight with some old colleagues. Some former colleagues, some current colleagues. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be awake for that. We shall see. 'Tis the season for dinner. It's not actually like a Christmas thing. It's just a one of my colleagues has got a new job and is moving somewhere else, so I thought it's a decent opportunity to get the old gang back together and say hello. Fancy din-dins. I don't know how fancy it's going to be. I think we're going to some kind of tapas place, I think. I think is the plan. Right, do you want to see some photos? It's holiday photo time. You've got tapas in UK? Yeah. I mean, tapas is traditionally Spanish, right? I think. Am I right in saying that? Tapas is a Spanish, yeah. Tapas is a Spanish. Let's see. What can I show you? We shall start with the very first night that I arrived in Los Angeles. Now, what happens if we go here? It's still there.
You want something to eat, do you? What would you like? Do you like a custard cream?
I want some noodles.
Some noodles.
Let's get some music playing, shall we? There we go. That'll do, I guess. What's this? Here we go. Day number 1. First thing I do. Oh, hang on. I need to. That's not good. I need an uncropped capture window. I think that's still cropped, isn't it? Here it is. That's no good. Please hold. Please. In fact, let me just get that crop off. There we go. Day number 1. I arrive in LA, immediately go out and survey the area, and hang on, that music's quite loud now. Please hold. Naomi really wanted me to get a photo at the Oppenheim group off of Selling Sunset, so that's the first thing I did. Rebel Storm, welcome in. How's it going? Long time no see. Yeah, been away. On Sunset Boulevard. So yes, went and took a photo at the Oppenheim group. Signs on the door say stay 3 feet away, so I did. There's a slightly clearer version. Hang on, let me move that over there so I can read chat. Ignore the eum. Oppenheimium. Oppenheim. It's off of Selling Sunset, apparently. I've never actually watched it myself. Can I resize this window without this capture breaking? Yes. But then I need to resize it here. Should have thought about this, shouldn't I? That'll do. What happened next? This was so I did a little hotel tour for Naomi. This is what I recorded. This is my my hotel room.
From there, and then you got this little sort of area here.
This is my very nice hotel room that I stayed in
up there
at the London in West Hollywood.
This
It's fucking
the
huge.
main bit of it. There's the bed, sofa area, TV, massive desk.
Marble
TV
desk.
also comes out of the wall, so you can have it looking at this.
Favorite hotel thus far? Yes, I
bed
think
over there
so.
if you want it to, or you can sit on the sofa. It's at the right angle. Mirrors. Hello.
First hotel I've stayed in that's had like a proper like a proper sofa area in it.
Sort of kitchenette, I guess. You got a sink there, coffee stuff, mini bar. And there it is, fully stocked. £7 or $7 for a can of Coke.
Plus
Not
tax.
Exaggerating.
I do wish they'd give you a just an empty fridge as opposed to the mini bar. I could probably have asked.
Summer view.
Can you just restock them yourself though?
Not quite as good as it
Nope.
was for Marina Del Rey, but not too
Because it's got
shabby.
pressure sensors.
That there.
It knows when you've taken something out and immediately charges the room.
Sunsets is the Sunset Strip. It's behind those trees.
It knows what
That's
you've
where you
taken
drive in.
from the mini bar, even if you restock it.
So yeah, it's all right. And then I'll just show you the bathroom as well. Oh yeah, also
We'll just pick it up to look at it, put it back down. Counts.
I can have the many
You can probably dispute it,
brightness I want.
but
And also,
yeah, you'll get
so
charged.
this is the bathroom.
You can touch it as long as you
There
don't
would actually be a bath in
pull
here,
the
but there's
pressure
not.
off.
But there
Yeah, this is the nice bathroom.
there's a rainfall shower there with like a thing there, and then another one over here.
2 showers.
They've already got a full choice of showers, and the pressure is amazing. Toilet there.
Yeah, this
Got your
bathroom's huge.
sink area there with a nice big mirror to watch myself naked as I get out of the shower.
God, I
And
said that.
also dimmable lights in here as well, so I can, if I know I'm gonna be up during the night, I can set them to a low level.
Did you ever do anything about my unnecessary stress text? No, but I did leave it as
That's
feedback
it.
on the form.
That's my hotel.
We'll see if they
Wish
say
you were
anything
here. So this is the room.
on the feedback. The area is literally just to extract money from you. The minibar, yes, because they've also got like a big tray of shit on it, on top of the minibar. Where was it? You can probably see it.
Mirrors. Hello.
Big tray of goodies up there, like little pots of nuts and stuff and M&Ms. They were all like $15 each. So expensive. Yes. I don't think even there's the price. So they did have a price list in there, so I did know how much it was going to be. But yeah, pricey. And if work wasn't paying, I would not have touched it. But work wasn't paying, so I did touch it. I had a number of steaks and room service. They were all very, very, very good. This was the strip steak, which I asked for medium, and it was a little bit underdone to my liking. Still very good though. So the following night, when I ordered the New York steak, which looked like this, I asked for it medium well, and it was perfect. This steak, where was this? This was room service. This is room service steak. Where are the chips though? So, on the menu, this steak comes with mashed potato, which I thought, no, we're not having mashed potato with a steak. And I knew that they had onion rings because I had onion rings in the previous one. That's how the previous one came, was with onion rings. So I asked for it with onion rings instead. I did later find out they do also have fries, because I had it with a burger. And so the next time I ordered this, I got it with fries. How much was this? So the base price for the steak, this steak was $65. I had to pay extra to swap out the onion rings. This did take me over 100 in total for this meal. But very, very good. Still cheaper than the pasta at the hotel. It actually was not when you add in the service and stuff. The pasta was still cheaper than this. And again, if work wasn't paying, probably wouldn't have had it, but it was very, very good. I very much enjoyed it. Now then, I think the next thing I'm going to show you is me at a place. And I had it twice. Because the first time I had it, I think I did actually go over my daily allowance for this. Because there's quite a lot of money that's being spent on the steak. Daily allowance was $150, by the way, for food. By the way, the policy says average. So as long as I spend less on other days, I can spend more on another day. So what was the previous picture of the steak? The other one was this is the strip steak, which is like I guess it's like a smaller steak, maybe a different cut, I'm not sure. I could live with that, right? So I only had the strip steak once, but I had the New York steak twice. But the second time, I anticipated it and made sure that I spent considerably less during the rest of the day, so that I could splurge out on the steak, and then also had a dessert with the second steak that I had. I miss steak. You'll have it again before too long. Now then, as I say, I think the next picture that I took is me at a place. In fact, I can actually see what's coming up if I look over here. Oh, actually, no, it's not. So the next one is actually me outside the gates to my office that I was working in for 2 weeks. Sony Pictures Studios. That was pretty cool. So I took a picture of me in front, because I realised I didn't actually have a photo of me there. So took a picture in front of the gates. That's the view from my balcony, where I spotted on this day that it was set up for a wedding. Because it turns out at the weekend there was a wedding. On the Saturday there was a wedding out here. So I'm actually on the 4th floor here. But I guess this bit is all raised. Giant chessboard. Yes, I did spot that. That was fun. Also, it was a gay wedding. It was a gay lady wedding. Getting married, overlooking Los Angeles. I had a very good view of the wedding, as you can see. I didn't intrude. Like, I didn't sit out on my balcony and watch the wedding. But I did sit inside and had the door open and sort of looked a bit. Yes, very happy for them. A gay wedding, yes. So that was fun. And then I think the next photo is breakfast. I got this was Saturday breakfast. Some pastries and some coffee and some orange juice. Yum, 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 yum. Now then, the next photo is a photo I took at a place. I took a taxi to well, I took an Uber, I should say, to Century City, Westfield, because I didn't want to get a taxi to the place I actually wanted to go to, but Century City, Westfield was within walking distance of the place I wanted to go to. Because I felt like getting an Uber to the Westfield seems like a normal thing to do. And I could have a look around the shops and then wander a little bit further down the road to a building called 2121 Avenue of the Stars, which looks like this. It's been hidden behind a tree a little bit. I took a bit. That's a better one. It's Nakatomi Plaza off of Die Hard. This is why I wanted to go here, so that I could get a photo outside Nakatomi Plaza off of Die Hard. And I didn't want to get an Uber to Nakatomi Plaza off of Die Hard just to get a photo. So I went to Century City instead. And then walked down to here. And honestly, it couldn't have worked out better. It was lovely. I got a decent picture of me at the building. I went back to Westfield, had some lunch, and then went home to watch the gay wedding. A perfect Saturday. Yes, I'm glad I did that. I took a lot of photos there. What a lovely day. Oh yeah, and then I went up to the rooftop pool at the hotel and took my clothes off and sunbathed and had a cocktail by the pool, and I had a dip in the rooftop pool in November, which was so much. Yeah, it were pretty good. Definitely will probably go back to this hotel. This is the view from the roof. There's Nakatomi Plaza in the distance. More pictures from the distance. And so this is the wedding actually happening outside. I was sat on the sofa here, and the wedding was going on out there in the evening time. And then I went to Disneyland, and I was partially persuaded because Naomi reminded me that they may well have their Christmas decorations up now, and that this was the weekend they put them up. So yes, Christmas decorations went up at Disneyland. They had a tree, and they had all the garlands up on Main Street. It wasn't. It didn't feel very festive during the day because it's the same thing when I went to Universal. It's very hot. It's not very Christmassy when it's that hot. It did come to life at night when the lights came on, and I did get some photos. Did I buy anything Christmassy? Not for me. No. But yeah, it was. It looked pretty. Looked pretty. This is the New Orleans area. The decorations up there. They had a boggling. They had a boggling in the Star Wars land. And I took a little video of the boggling resting, having a little nap. He's got little tiny moves. I think I picked a pretty good day to go because there were a bunch of characters out, way more than there were last time. Me with the boggling again. Little boggling boy. I wanted to get a video of this animatronic. It's very impressive. This girl didn't realise that I was filming. Anyway, yes, good fun. There's Chewie. Chewie was out. Chewie's very tall. There's some stormtroopers out. Pretty good picture. The droids were out. They go bleep bloop. Adorable. The BD-1 toy. I really wanted one, but it was just too big. It's like the size that you would expect BD-1 to actually be. And I bought I bought a small suitcase with me, and I barely had enough room to fit the stuff that I did buy in the suitcase coming back. So I'd have had to have bought another suitcase if I was going to buy BD. But if I go next time, I might take a bigger suitcase specifically to buy a BD. Looks Funko size in the pic. Yeah, it's not. It's like it's BD-1 sized. It's real sized. And it's like it's an actual, like it's a robot. It's got a remote control and stuff. It's $110. So if I take a bigger suitcase next time, I might buy one. Took this picture here because it looked like a running wall. Posted that on Discord. He's precious. He's so precious. I really want one. This is in Rise of the Resistance. So this is sort of Rise of the Resistance spoilers if you're considering going on this ride at some point. But I had to get a couple of pictures inside. BB-8 rolling around. So the first time I went on Rise of the Resistance, last time I went, I didn't photograph or film anything because I was just gobsmacked by the entire thing. This time I knew what it was going to be. Surprising film in there. Yeah, they're fine with it. They don't care. So I took advantage of that and took the photos and the videos. Look, I'm on a fucking Star Destroyer. After we've been tractor beamed in by the First Order. It's so impressive. You are on a Star Destroyer. It's real. It's so well done. Look at it. Oh. But the goddamn actors didn't see sets like this. That's probably true. That would definitely, well, maybe not today, but certainly for the prequels, that would probably all been green screen behind the stormtroopers. Millennium Falcon on the Smuggler's Run waiting area where you can fly the Falcon. You get to just hang out around here for a bit. Which I also found very impressive. Photo with Chewie. Chewie was waiting at the end of the Smuggler's Run ride, and obviously then you can like get pictures and stuff. I could not see my screen at all when I took this photo, hence why it's framed so terribly. But there's a picture of me and Chewbacca. To be on these art teams, hell yeah. R2-D2 was rolling around. I was looking at R2 rather. Bit more R2. Yeah, I didn't see Chewie or R2 last time I went. So, nice to see them this time. I saw this t-shirt that said Fear the Beards in the Pirates of the Caribbean gift shop. Totally forgot that I was going to get this when I actually started buying stuff. So I forgot to buy it. But it seems like an appropriate t-shirt for me. Not that you should fear me. I'm a very friendly bearded man. But I have a beard and this said beards on it. I should have bought it, but I didn't. I went on the, so they have some rides that have been specifically Christmasified, and the Haunted Mansion was one of them. They did the entire thing in Nightmare Before Christmas. So I didn't take any pictures actually on the ride, but this is the first part of it where they had the Nightmare Before Christmas, you know, decorations up, and then the entire ride was all Skellington and Christmas. It was pretty fun. There's a photo of me on the Incredicoaster, looking very happy. The stranger next to me covering their eyes. I don't know why. And then I went into the so this was in the California Adventure area. Took this photo just because I was very impressed with the scenery. In the California sort of desert area, I guess. Thought it looked pretty cool. Nice timing as well. It was getting dark. This was as the lights were starting to come on. This is in the California Adventure Park. But it's starting to feel a little bit Christmassy. And I went on the Cars ride. Tom's a selfie king. I do like getting myself in pictures of places that I'm going, because otherwise it's just a photo of the thing, and the photos of the thing exist on the internet already. So if I'm going to get a photo, I want to put me in it. And then this, I know this was when the lights came on Main Street in the Disneyland park, and yeah, it's starting to feel pretty festive now. Your face indeed makes the scenery better. Thank you. Just motivated me to buy a selfie stick for my holiday. Yes. I mean, you can get pretty, like, the lenses are pretty wide on cameras now. I don't think you need a selfie stick. But I highly recommend putting yourself in photos of places that you go. For example. More scenery, though. This is true, yes. Look. That's pretty fucking festive, innit? It's still warm. Oh, and also, by the way, pro tip if you're going to Disneyland, don't go on the river rapids just as the sun is setting. Sure, there's no queue, but if you do get drenched, you're a little bit uncomfortable for a while. Go when the sun is out and dry off quicker. There's your tip. The castle with the ice and the snow on it. As it's getting darker. Pretty nice. Pretty. It's another bit of Rise of Resistance. I went on it twice. How good is that animatronic? So well done. Another pro tip. If you are doing Disneyland and you don't really care about the parade, do the rides that have queues when the parade is on, because you will get on them immediately. I queued for 10 minutes for Rise of the Resistance when the parade was on. And then when the parade finished, I took a wander down to It's a Small World, because it said it had like no queue. I thought, okay, fine. Well, given that it's got no queue, and given that there is a Christmas version of It's a Small World happening, I'll go and check it out. As you can see, lit up in glorious colours. I thought it was very pretty. By the time I got there, the parade had finished and the queue was 55 minutes. And I don't care about It's a Small World enough to queue for an hour to go on it, even if it's Christmas themed. I've been on It's a Small World. It gets very repetitive, and it lasts for ages. So I did not queue for It's a Small World. Do you have to walk everywhere, or is there like sky trains and stuff? There is a train that takes you around parts of the park. I never used it. Honestly, it's not that big. It's really actually not that far to walk between places in the park. It's quite dense. It's nothing like Alton Towers in terms of size. You can get from one side of the park to the other pretty quickly just by walking. This was in Warthorpe Park. Yes. Yeah, I'd say so. Like, so in the evening, I was zipping back and forth between the two parks, California Adventure and Disneyland. just because that's when I had the fast track tickets come up for things. This is the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, which is Tower of Terror that they reskinned for Guardians of the Galaxy. And I took this little video because the rocket animatronic is fantastic.
You are now standing in my private office.
I know.
Where I
Carefully
carefully
scrutinize each and every piece that comes to me from different parts of the galaxy that let's shoot this guy.
Hearing your incessant clattering on a constant loop was big motivation.
There's Rocket.
To escape.
Ow! Ow! That was not part of the plan. Why? Of course I escaped. For those of you who have not been paying attention, the name's Rocket, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's well done. They do very good theming at these theme parks in America, don't they? Especially Disney. Yeah, was very impressed with that the first time I saw that. Last time I went, so I had to get some video of it this time. And the ride's fun as well. You go up and down very, very quickly. And then dessert! Yum! Would you ever go to Disney World in Florida? So we did as older kids. We went to Disney and all the theme parks around there. 2006, there we go. So I would have been 17. And had a great time. It was a lot of fun. I think me and Amy we didn't go to Disney there. That's true, we didn't, because we were at exactly the wrong age. You either need to be young enough or old enough to enjoy Disney, I think. And we were slap bang in the middle where we just wanted to do fun rides. And we weren't too fussed about the magic. So we did all the Universal stuff. We did do Epcot, and I think maybe one of the other Disney parks, but we didn't do Disney. We didn't do Magic Kingdom in Florida. I think it's broadly the same as Disneyland. I think. I'm not sure. So I've no real desire to go to Florida specifically to go to Disneyland in Florida, because I think it's basically the same as California. I was there before they had a Harry Potter World. Yes. I went to the Harry Potter World in Universal Hollywood, which was fine, but it's all covered in snow. And it never gets cold in California, or in Los Angeles, I should say. So it did feel a bit weird. Yeah, we had fun for sure. Would recommend. And then the final night of my trip, we went to a comedy club, and these are my colleagues who I went to the comedy club with. Ta-da! Did I get any other photos? Oh, I mean one more. A couple more, I should say. I just took a photo of my room key. So I took this flying back, and I took it because it feels like I was flying into the Pale off of Disco Elysium. The sort of the land between the sort of the area between lands, like into the mist. So I took a photo of that. It felt pretty weird. Kept my window open all night, wondering if I'd see any northern lights. Didn't see any northern lights. It was pitch black flying over Greenland, but never mind. And then this was something that I bought at Disney, which is a card game called Sabacc off of Star Wars. and it's custom cards, little custom dice as well. It's basically poker, Star Wars poker, and I think it's pretty fun. So might have some people over at some point to have a sabacc night. How delightful! What did I eat on the plane? I had ox cheek on the way back. What did I have on the way? I can't remember what I had on the way, but I remember it being pretty good. I think it was a chicken thing. Can't remember. Cosplay is compulsory for sabacc night. Yeah, I need to deck out this room with cantina decorations, whatever they are. And that is the end of my photo album. Yay! Yeah, I can't remember what I ate. I'll be going back, I think, in February. I did have a look already. I don't think I can stay in that hotel in February. I think it's too expensive. I don't think they'll let me. And I think that's because I guess February is like awards season. And so I guess the hotels are booked up. So I might have to take a step down on my February trip, but we shall see. Kind of don't really want to launch up Fall Guys now, seeing as we're going to have to go in 10 minutes. I guess we could have one round of something if you wanted to. But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. Words on stream, that's not a bad shout. We could do that. We could do that, actually. Need to switch scenes. Why the bloody hell not? What am I playing tomorrow? So, this is a good question. We could do a wheel stream. We could do a stream betterment stream. But I do have a game that I purchased in the sale that is happening. And why can't I click this button? Okay, there we go. And that game that I bought Die Cund! How rude. The game that I bought was Klonoa Phantom Reverie series, which was a PS1 game that I really enjoyed at the time, and they remade it, and it's been a bit pricey because I think they haven't they've made it a bit sharper and stuff, but it's not like a full remake, I don't think. So, Bottom Oliver. So I bought that, and I think I do want to play that on stream at some point. Maybe it's next. I have a feeling it's kind of niche. So, I don't know how many people are going to show up, but I want to play it, so I might do that. So that's an option. I think there are a couple of things I want to do for the stream improvement. I can't remember what they are. I think what do I want to do tomorrow? I really don't know. Maybe I'll ask him in Discord later. Some kind of poll. 2 levels skipped. Let's go. Ew, Noswood. Windows. Who's gonna singlify it first? I don't know. What was I gonna say? Oh yes. So I also, who here is playing Gubbins? Gubbins is a new word game that's come out for iOS and Android. What is Gubbin? What is a Gubbin? We just don't know. Gubbins, Nikki. It's a word game app, funded and supported by Hank Green off of Nerdfighters. It's fun. It gives you a bunch of it's basically it's like Scrabble, like solo Scrabble, but like you make up words and thing, and then you get the gubbins, which are things that either help or hinder you. Love making the postcards after. So that's the thing about it. That's what I really like about it is at the end of it you can make a postcard that includes the words that you wrote and made during the game. And I often like making sentences or things, like sets of words based on the things that I've made, and they allow naughty words. They do allow naughty words. Although they didn't allow paginate. It wouldn't accept paginate, which I'm pretty sure is a word, right? Yeah, worth getting. It's fun. It's one of those ones that limits you to one a day unless you pay like a $5 to do as many as you want. I do know that part of Hank's funding agreement, I think, is that 10% of the money they make goes to charity, so some of it will go to a good cause, and that doesn't go to a good cause will go to what seems to be a fairly worthwhile developer. So that's my recommendation. What did Amy ask? How do I do on the Wordle yesterday? Pretty good, I think. What was yesterday's Wordle word? Have I done today's? I'm pretty sure I've done today's. Oops. Wordle. Oh, Q, yes. I think I got it in 4, I think. It was kind of nasty. I second guessed myself today. I picked a word that I thought was more likely, and I should have picked the other one. I should have got it in 2 today. Idioinb. Dbioin. I made a couple of Gubbins postcards as I posted on. I posted a couple on Threads and one on one on Twitter, I think. The one on Threads that I made says widening faded cheese, which I enjoyed that combination of words. And on Twitter, the ones I made were Annul Late Roaches and Fresh Ice Pots. Yum. It made me giggle. I liked it. Is it bedtime yet? I need to not. Well, I need to be in town for 7, I think. So I could do with either having a nap now or powering through. Level 9 coming up. Borovfer. Is borer a word? Oh, well, if bore's not accepted. Forever, it's a fake bee! Is this acceptable? Yes, it is. I wonder. Nope. I was gushing over Disneyland to Pumpkinberry, sending some pictures and videos of me while I was there, and trying to persuade her to come to Los Angeles next time I'm there and we can go to Disneyland, because she will lose her mind on Rise of the Resistance. It's complete! Well done, level 9 clear. E-Catry. Haha, I got there first. Everyone had the same idea. I think that means the eye is fake, right? Come on. Why is... Oh, 1 hour, that's why. Try again, Oliver, with create, because I think that might be it. You might have been locked out. There you go. We're not thieves here. Still need one more word. Uh-oh. Eater! Well done. It's enough for level 13. Unlucky for some. Will this be our downfall? There is a hidden letter. I mean, possibly? No. What is Mo and Oliver talking about? What is dropout? I need one more hit. I can stop anytime I want. Oh, formerly college humor. I see. Nice. Oliver is my dealer. I gotcha. I found the word. What does that mean? What's the hidden letter? U. It's a U. It's a U. C is fake and the word is a U. C is fake and the word is a U? That's not a correct sentence. We need more. We need more. It's not a tumor. Ooh, just in time. Oh, and a last minute utter. Level 14 coming up. Well, this stream's gone on longer than I was anticipating. Let's just have a quick words round. Let's end the stream with a quick words round. Now 7 minutes over. Sure. Fake tea. What could it be? Nursery is a Y. Crikey. We need some words. Still 23 points away from clearing the level. Is it over? I think it might be. Well, 14's alright. Well done. We are done. Tomorrow 6 PM is when I am intending to be back on stream. I have no idea what with. Maybe a the Christmas hats are on now. The clapping was wearing Christmas hats. It might be a wheel stream, it might be a stream betterment stream, it might be a Klonoa stream. There is also a chance it might not be a stream at all, depending on what my body clock is saying. But I'll keep you posted in the Discord. Brad is playing. Is he actually playing Oxygen Not Included today? Yesterday's stream was so funny. The back seating. Or maybe he's not. He's on just chatting. We'll go see. Spidey soon. Spidey might be a New Year thing, because I'm probably going to get it for Christmas, I reckon. But I am very keen to play Spider-Man 2. And I've not streamed Spider-Man 1 or Miles Morales, so I might do another I'll do a coda to sequel season. If that gravy guy shows up, I'm gonna wreck him. Yorkshire's not in the northeast, apparently. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Goodbye.